How's it going, Star Wars fans? Jonesy the Mandalorian here with another entry in the Hyperspace Database. Today's topic, the mysterious Noghri species. The Noghri were a humanoid species native to the planet Noghri, which was located in the Outer Rim territories near the planet Kessel. The Noghri were a primitive race of beings known for their warrior and honor-centered culture, and were expert assassins and covert agents. They were experts in hand-to-hand combat and stealth, and their heightened senses made them great trackers and hunters. Their sense of smell was so finely tuned that they were known to be able to trace someone's lineage to a certain extent through the scent of their blood, which they referred to as the clan scent. The Noghri people started out as a relatively secretive people, as they were initially not technologically advanced enough for space travel. This changed during the final days of the Clone Wars, when a separatist Lucrehulk core ship crashed into the planet, releasing a biological toxin that devastated the flora of the planet. The forces of the Republic and the Separatist army arrived soon after to retrieve information regarding the bioweapon from the crashed ship, but the Noghri fought them both off as foreign invaders to their planet. A few years later, after the end of the Clone Wars, Darth Vader came to the planet with a squad of stormtroopers to investigate the potential bioweapon. The Noghri slaughtered the stormtroopers with very few losses to their own, which impressed the Dark Lord. Vader then offered the Noghri a deal. If they would join the Empire and serve as its secret assassins, Vader assured them that he would use the resources of the Empire to help heal their planet. Believing the words of the Dark Lord, and probably not having much choice in the matter, the Noghri accepted this deal, though secretly the Empire continued to poison the planet so that the Noghri would stay indebted to them. The Emperor then removed Noghri from galactic charts, effectively removing it from all known records in the galaxy. At some point after this, Darth Vader gave Grand Admiral Thrawn control of the Noghri, and allowed him the use of the assassins as he saw fit. Thrawn used the assassins on many missions to secretly remove opposition to the Empire, and the Noghri people continued to live in the dark about the Empire's secret on Noghri. After the death of the Emperor and Darth Vader, the Noghri continued to serve Thrawn and his hidden forces of the Empire for many years, until the events of the Thrawn trilogy of novels by Timothy Zahn, which takes place roughly 5 years after the Battle of Yavin. It was at this point that Thrawn returned from the unknown regions and struck against the forces of the New Republic, utilizing his Noghri commandos to try to kidnap Leia Organa Solo, who was pregnant at the time. After this failed attempt, Leia realized how deadly the Noghri were and sought to convince them to leave the service of the Empire. She met with a captured Noghri commando who recognized her as the daughter of Vader, and then secretly journeyed to Noghri and there uncovered the secret poisoning by the Empire. Because she was the daughter of Darth Vader, the Noghri listened to her words. After she exposed this secret to the Noghri leadership, they realized that they'd been serving a lie and turned on their Imperial masters. Grand Admiral Thrawn had a personal Noghri bodyguard named Rook, who turned on his master and stabbed him through the chest, ending the Noghri's service to the traitorous Empire. Leia then became the new master of the Noghri, as they saw her as the embodiment of the vindication from their debt to the Empire. She was assigned several personal bodyguards after this point, who saved her and her children on many occasions throughout the years that followed. We mentioned that Rook was the personal bodyguard of Grand Admiral Thrawn in Legends, but fans received a pleasant surprise when both Thrawn and Rook appeared in the canon animated TV show Star Wars Rebels. Rook was once again presented as the personal bodyguard of the Chiss Grand Admiral, and he was sent on many missions to eliminate threats to the Empire, specifically the crew of the Ghost and members of the Phoenix Rebellion cell. Throughout the course of the show, we see Rook battle with many of the rebels while using many forms of combat and weaponry, from his standard electrostaff and cloaking technology to riding speeders and climbing steep mountainous terrain with ease. Rook was instrumental in capturing rebel leader Hera Syndulla after a failed attack on the Imperial fuel depot, though she would later escape through help with the other rebels. Rook would fight against many of the rebels on several different occasions, and found himself in personal combat with Zeb Orrelios many times. While the Lasat had the upper hand in brute strength, the Noghri commando was fast and agile, and their battles were often fierce and chaotic. Despite all this, however, Rook was eventually defeated, and met his end at the hands of Zeb, when he was electrocuted by a shield generator power core. Whether in Legends or the Disney canon, the Noghri people were fearsome warriors, and were loyal to the Empire during much of galactic history, where they served as deadly assassins, eliminating any opposition while maintaining their veil of secrecy and legendary stealth. Want to see more videos about Star Wars ships, technology, alien species, and more? Be sure to check out my channel and my other videos, and check those like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to select all notifications, and you can check me out on social media too for more news and channel updates, or just chat with me. Be sure to talk to me in the comments below, because I'd love to talk to you guys too. Thank you so much for your support and for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.